Okay, what you're seeing on screen there is my war stats for the first 30 wars I recorded with my alliance, and the purpose of this video is to show you how I produce the war stats. It's not how to sign up for the service that lets you do this much more easily. It's not how to do the spreadsheet side of things. This is just about the component of making the data collection really easy. There is a way to do that using OCR software and a service that Winston Wolfe, who's a member of the MP community, has set up. I'm just going to show you how to do that and how it's quite easy. So once you're signed up with it, it's a line-based bot and a web page that you need to be able to access. Once you've done all your sign up, you've got an alliance set up, you're a recognised user, you'll have a conversation with this war tracker user within line. And then when you come to do a new war, you send it a message, new war, and then whatever identifier you want for that. So there I've sent the message, it's been read. And so then in-game, you'll need to take screenshots of all of the attack info, or the attack history. So you get a screenshot with the names nicely framed there, so you don't have half a name appearing on a line. Take a screenshot, scroll down, take another screenshot, so on, so on, so on. Usually 21 screenshots is what you need to capture a 30 on 30 war. You do that until you've got to your 21st or whatever your last screenshot is. And then you go back to line and you upload, or you select all of those screenshots you've taken, and then you send them to line. Send them to the line war tracker user, that is. And once you've sent them all to the line bot, then you go to the web link that you've been given through the login process, through the as you've created a user account, you get a customized URL. So the one you're seeing on screen wouldn't help you. You need to be able to go to the customized URL that you get sent during the sign up process. And here you can see, this is the home page for it. You can see all the past wars, and it tells you here is the active war. It's war number 300, which has been triggered by sending that new command to the bot. Under the Alliance tab of the website, you've got all of your usernames. So for your team, you set up all of your teammates' usernames, and you can see there for some of them they've also got a little bullet point underneath each of them. And so because it uses OCR, optical character recognition technology, to read those screenshots that you've sent it, sometimes it doesn't quite get it right. And so it helps to have some aliases, so that for the common mistakes that the OCR makes, the web page then can automatically detect, I actually know what that is. So you can set up all 30 of your alliance mates in there. And that's the thing you only have to do once. You have to update it as members leave and new members arrive. But once you've done that, then you can go into your latest active war and see what the OCR software has come up with. So you can see there that we've got the screenshot that got sent, and then to the right of that you've got all of what the OCR read out of that. So it says in the bold letters it's got your team, so it's got your teammates that it's recognised, so it's easy to tell which is an attack on your team versus what's an attack against your team or by your team. And it flags in red text if you've got if there's a problem, like a name that it doesn't recognise on a line, because it always needs to be able to recognise at least one name on every line. So it's quite easy to just scroll through this and find where it's had a few errors, and we can see at this stage it's registering 181 hits for our alliance and 182 hits for their alliance, so that's too many for a 30 on 30 war. You'd expect exactly 180. So I needed to find those errors, and those errors for this particular war came on the last page here. So the last screenshot usually has some duplication of the previous screenshot, and the technology recognises that usually. Most of the time you don't get any errors here, but on this occasion it has failed to recognise 3 of those as being duplicated from the previous screenshot, which is why we've got too many hits. So those ones with the red cross out, that's where I've gone through and deleted those manually, just by some simple single tap on the delete button was all that's required. So having finished checking that there's no errors left there, I can go and click on my Alliance Scores tab, and then it then drops down this list of all the results of my Alliance mates. Let's play this. I've got this as a video. So sorry, I'm going to jump from portrait to a now cropped landscape. So there I've just clicked the copy attack button, and then I go to my spreadsheet. I'm not dealing with the spreadsheet today, but you can see there I just go paste in the attack scores for our team, and I'm going to tab back to Wolf's stats, hit the copy defense stats, paste it in there, and then the spreadsheet does the rest. So it then populates with some rules that I've given it. So you can see it's a pretty easy process now then to do the data collection. You only have to take those screenshots, send it, tidy up any errors, and then you've got options to paste that into whatever spreadsheet you're going to use to manage it. You also, I didn't show it in that video, but you do also have the option of copying the entire attack log. So if you just want to have each individual line by line hit pasted in, there's functionality within Wolf's web page for that to work as well. Spreadsheets, I'm not going to deal with that. Lots of people know how to do that, and you could set up your own custom one. The origins of my one, I did copy it from somebody else who had it out there and for exactly that purpose. I can't remember where I sourced it from, but if I was doing it again, I would probably use this one here that I'm showing on screen. So if you go to the Empires and Puzzles forum and search for this thread, so Funky Monarchy is the user. They've made their war sheet public. I think it's a really good one. It's got lots of bells and whistles. You don't have to use them all, so you can kind of go as deep into that, or keep it nice and basic. Up to you. So in the description of this video I will leave a link to the War Tracker support group. So it's a Line group. If you don't have Line you won't be able to do any of this. So then follow that link to there via Line, and in the notes section of that forum, of that group, there's the instructions for how you add the War Tracker. So what the name of that tracker is, and the commands you'll need to establish yourself as a new user and set your alliance name and things like that. So that's it in terms of the technical things you need to know. Things I would like you to know is that Winston Wolfe is the person who created this War Tracker. Thank you very much for doing it. I've really enjoyed. I wouldn't have been doing war stats otherwise. I could not be bothered with all that data entry. So it's only because of this that I have done war stats for my alliance. So it costs Winston to run this. He has to run servers to do this. So there's some costs to him, and he will from time to time let people know in the War Tracker support group that he's now out of pocket again, that his donations are no longer covering it. So please do contribute to what is an excellent service being offered by someone within the community. They're not making any money of it, they're just trying to recover their costs from it. And the other thing is to share this. So if you might have some budding statistician within your alliance, please consider sharing this video within your alliance. And I have never asked on any of my videos anyone to share anything. I've never asked anyone to like it, but I think this video probably deserves it. If you think others, you want others in the ENP community to find out about this wall stats tracker and join and use it, and jointly contribute to those costs that Winston incurs, and get more people get the enjoyment out of the stats, then please do leave a like on the video. I'm sure that would help YouTube algorithm to promote it to others within the ENP community. So that is everything. Thanks again to Winston Wolfe for making the Wall Stats Tracker. It's a fantastic service. That will do it.